Hello, hello. Is anybody there? I'm just checking to see if I hooked this up right. So once someone pops on, let me know. I'm a little bit early. Hi, Doctor of Dermatology. Thanks for being here. We're just going to give everyone a couple minutes. I had started a different live, but then it froze up. So once again, I started over. So let's just give everybody some time and we can get going. Hope you're doing well. How's med school? Hope it's all coming along. You'll get there. Catching up on lots of old mail. It's always fun. Ugh. Hate this. Hate this part. Bills and mail. Nothing good about that. Hopefully everyone will go to that other one. But okay, so I'm getting texts. Hang on. They're coming over. So if everybody can see me, if you can just type in chat yes or one, I'll at least know, because right now it only has Dr. Derm on. So if we have to go out and come back in, that's not a problem. I'm half awake, half asleep. I apologize. But it's been one of those days. Okay, Raven, I'm waiting. Yeah, the sound is there. That's what I'm trying to understand. I'm going to take myself back out. And Jenny will be here any minute. Yay, there's Raven. Hang on. Jenny might have just been getting out of work, so just give her, I promise, just give her a few seconds. And you are beyond furious. Lovely. That's the last thing I want to hear. That's awful, Raven. Hang on. I want to send you something, okay? I'm sorry. I slept most of the day. I haven't been feeling well. I lost my puppy on Monday, so it's been a yucky week for me. But of course, I'm here for all of you. Jenny! Yay! Just sending out something to Raven real quick, so hang on. And thank you all for being here on such short notice, but I woke up and I woke up to a little bit of chaos, which I don't, not only don't I do well, but I don't like. I can't tolerate. So whatever is going on, it has to stop. Someone's gonna get hurt, and by hurt I mean someone's gonna hurt themselves. And then are we okay? Like, at what point then do we have someone who says I win and someone who's dead? Because the stuff I'm hearing is it's totally horrifying. I don't know what happens. I really don't. From day to day, a new group of people hate each other, and I'm not getting into that because I came here to be kind, be good. But wow, it's crazy. What's going on is just too much. Friendships they're gone forever because there are things that have been said tonight that you could never ever take back, ever. Oh, you send me an email, Raven. Okay, just talk amongst yourselves, ladies. Let me check this real quick because I want to get through a lot with this because this is just wrong. And I'm sorry for the nonsense that we're all dealing with as grown women. Oh, okay. You were talking to Angel. Okay, cool. All right, great. Um, so I'm going to send a link, and if you are in the mood to talk, Raven, I don't blame you if you do or you don't, but I'd like if you would. So I'm going to send you the link. Just you, because I don't put my links in my chats, because that's when we get pictures of filth, and we're not going to have that. So I'm going to send you the link, and as I said, I've heard bits and pieces, and the bits and pieces I've heard caused me to turn off my television because I can't hear it anymore. I'm brokenhearted for multiple reasons, but um, no one is thinking before they're speaking anymore. We are just spewing out vile, vile words. We want to hurt people. And I don't know why. We want to hurt people that have actually pretty much gone into hiding from YouTube, taken videos down, no longer even wanting to come back. You know, I have a friend now who is off of Facebook for a while to take care of her own mental health. Whether it was from the past and things exacerbated, it doesn't matter. It originated here from one conversation that caused someone to feel that they had no one, and for her husband to really get scared. So when you start interrupting lives, mothers, families, it's disgusting. We're dragging each other through mud like a bunch of maniacs. We're lucky we're all sitting upright. Like, why aren't we all still just cavemen? Because that's the way we're acting. We are not in any way acting like a society that cares. We want to hurt everybody. We want to hurt anybody that's ever hurt us. That's so wrong. Call them up and have it out with them. But when you go live, and there are a few channels that have done it tonight, and I'm not just naming one. 3 channels I was told, and 3 channels I looked up are brutal. And if I was the person they were talking about, I would be in the fetal position right now, planning on where I'm going to move to and change my name, because the things that are being said are not things you can take back. You can't tell someone they're grooming young girls. Can't tell someone, that they were going to kill themselves because they loved someone so much, and have your friend spy on them, and then have that private conversation become public because you're not friends with that person anymore. So who's right then? It certainly isn't the one who confided in someone they thought was their friend, to only have it blasted on YouTube, which allows all of this. To even allow it is to me bad business. And when something horribly goes wrong, what will YouTube then do? Facebook got in a lot of trouble for this. And YouTube should be in fear, and for that alone should be the reason that anytime any of us complain that we are being harassed, bullied, there's hate speech, graphic violence, get rid of it. YouTube, take it off, delete it. It's a comment that should be deleted. Yet they're allowed on, and you get that little old email back that there's nothing that they found that's enough to remove that comment. Because of what? Freedom of speech? You can't run into the middle of church and start screaming F you to everyone. They'll carry you away in 4-point restraints. So the fact that I have one of my best girls so upset right now is enough for me to say that's it. I want to know every time you guys see anything like this. As I said, I was in bed. I didn't know when I got the call. I was horrified. I only know half of it. I'm looking at more of it now, and it seriously brings tear to my eyes because these are people that I love right now that are hurting. I'm trying to reach out to one other person who right now I can't get. And no, hang on. Nope, still can't get them. Get them, and you know who I'm trying to get, and you know who I'm talking to, right? You know who I'm talking to. You know me. We've been on panels before. Never had a problem. And once our mutual friend left, well, it all changed. So for that, how do you feel? Do you feel better? Are you sad in any single way? Because you're welcome on my channel. I don't yell on my channel. You're not going to yell. You're going to talk normal. If you'd like to explain yourself, fine. I don't want to hear any private conversations you had with this so-called friend of yours if he was your friend or she was your friend, it would never have even been brought back onto YouTube to rehash again, because that's in the past. That was a YouTube video in which I was called out for asking for a wrench for one reason only, and that was because one of my greatest mods and the most loveliest was being harassed in the most despicable, disgusting way. And instead of the person that was harassing her, the person that harassed her stayed on and she left. So can anyone answer that? How was that okay? I'm still yet to hear from anyone on how that is okay. And what if Raven, like, I know she's okay with me speaking of this, and I know she's one tough babe, got off the phone and said, I can't face the world now. Like, now what? That happens. Every damn day it happens. And we are just sitting here behind our keyboards and we forget about it and we move on. And we keep giving to these channels and we keep watching them and they're growing. I have like I yet to reach 300 subs. Yet my content is research beyond anything you can imagine. And the channels that are on are sheerly just promoting hate and vile topics and the names people are called, and to hear a creator tell someone in chat that they can do a sexually act on them for all they care is still on. That's still up there, that video. And I never had anything wrong with this creator, but whatever happened from this creator and my friend who's a creator and who has supported my channel and helped get me where I am today, he's not here anymore. He's not saying a word. And that hurts. So, like, my insides are nervous. I'm shaking. I'm upset because it's gross. I'm freaked out by all of it. And I don't understand what is the end result? What are they hoping for? Not what are we hoping for? What are they hoping for? I want to know what they are hoping for. Just if one of them can tell me, what is your hopes of the end result? Do we want to make amends? Do we want to sit down, even off camera, private chat, and resolve it and evolve? Or Are we waiting till someone really does hurt themselves so that that can create 3 more months of videos on how they hurt themselves? So tell me that, because I don't talk to too many people on YouTube because it's a trust issue. And from what we could see here, and from the one person that I adore, well, trusting the wrong person can ruin your entire channel, your psyche, you're totally embarrassed whether you did it or not. And if you did it, so what? If you didn't hurt anyone, you didn't do anything to a young child, did something between two consenting adults happened, shut up. Please just shut it up. And I don't mean that to be disrespectful. I am trying to be blunt, honest. Stop it. Because until they're dead, what are you going to do? Continue? I don't know. I don't know what to say right now because I'm really shaken to the bone. I am. Raven, how do you feel about talking? If you don't want to, I get it. Let me know, please, hon. Raven, is that a chat between two creators? Have you combined two different names for that? Because I like it, but I'm sure you haven't. But it's funny. Do you want to talk? Is what I'm saying. Because from what I saw that video, I'm not sure how much I missed. But if it's important and you want to speak up, fine. If not, I can keep talking. Let's see here. Hang on now. Jenny will be popping in and out. She is at work. Thank you for being here, Angela. If anybody wants to share this so that they know we're out online right now, share it to, if you have a Facebook group, if anything, a community page, if you have a channel, do it. Please do it. Let's see. So, harassment, cyber stalking, and extortion. Little something I found within YouTube. Individuals and large corporations are open to online attacks. In such cases, the perpetrators hide their identities from time to time, attacking you from the internet. We can expose them. Our proprietary system lets us follow their footprints. From that, we can go online to a higher degree of success. So that's A. They can track the IP, and from that they can move forward. Then they can see the harassment. What's the harassment? Is it for you to shut up, or is it, oh, I know you. You're the one that sucked such and so's ass all the time, right? Geez, wonder what your husband would think about that. Who cares what someone's husband would think about that? It's not your business. None of us know what goes on behind each other's closed doors. And for that alone is the reason why we don't have any right to question it. Does anyone know what rabbit dog to check? Yes, I did get a voicemail and a text from him, Bondarella, at about 10, not a text, it showed that he had read. So I don't know. Maybe he's just had enough and doesn't want to even talk. From he's usually always here for me, so I really do think it's just hurting him to the point, when you are friendly with anyone, guy or girl, when you're betrayed, it's done. Not only that, when you're done with that, and both Rabbit and I, openly and freely talk about being depressed and our dark side, and it's hell. Good days, bad days, whatever. But when something like this happens, my instinct kicks right in. I'm a nurse, and it's boom, I gotta help, and I'm not gonna stop until I can help. I wish he was here. Let's see, it is 11:30. So for he's in now that he's in London. I want to say he is completely in London now, if I'm not mistaken, Raven, right? He probably doesn't even know what's going on. Let me see here. Yeah, and it's 4:30 in the morning there. I don't know. Maybe he'll be getting up soon. Nonetheless, he's going to be shaken. I know he's going to be shaken. And I am not saying any names, so no one could ever say any names. Oh, you're confusing me, Raven. Don't even, Raven, you know what? Ignore it. Ignore it. Because we're here to set the record straight. Not that channel. We don't do anything with that channel. Best of luck to his channel. Whatever the content may or may not be, I don't know. I gave it a shot because I love Rabbit, and that's his friend. And then I saw what happened in the chat with you, Raven, and what that one Truth Triggers was doing to you, and it sickened me. And then once I saw Rabbit was no longer on that chat, I just decided it best to leave. I don't want to argue with anyone. Yes, you can come up. Hang on here. I'm on StreamYard. It'll only take me about 5 hours, so everyone nap while I figure out this. But I'm getting there. Hang on, I'll get you the link. And I just want to say, when we do use creators' names, please use initials. Let's keep it clean, because we are that channel. We are that channel of kindness and of not dealing with nonsense. I'm tired of this nonsense. Alrighty, Raven, my girl. Okay, Raven, I sent you the link to it. So hopefully you'll get it and I could let you on. Let me know once you've received it and enter it. And if you're attempting to wait longer than normal, we'll figure it out. But I did send it just this moment. Until then, I'm going to look at chat. Yeah, I know, Angel. We're all tired of it. I don't know about everybody else, but I feel like I have. And it's not even with what I mean, I'm glad I'm not true crime. My channel is talking about musicians and their deaths. Morbid, but you know what? Interesting. Deals with mental health, which I'm all about. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to keep doing that, and I'm not going to bash people, but I am going to call a spade, and that's what I'm doing now. So hopefully there won't be any hate videos made. I'm a grown woman. You can just talk to me. I can't talk to you right now because you're on a chat of your own where your people will end up being vicious to me, and I won't put myself there. It's not worth it. Let's see how you're doing, Raven. Let me see, girl. Okay, Raven, I sent you the link. Did you get it? Do you see that link above you on our WhatsApp? Okay. My God. Every time I try to copy it, it doesn't want to copy. And it's moving my screen. I gotcha. Yeah, I have you, hon. All right. I sent it up, babe. We will have a good time, Angel. This isn't the way my channel is going to be, and yet at the same time, even though I'm here in America, all my favorites, wonderful, my mods, my good great friends, they're all over there between London and Australia. and Wales, and um, it's hard to connect with different times. I get it, but yet we will be there for each other, and we will not dwell on ugliness. So, remember that. And we're having storms too, so I do apologize. It's been a little bit shabby, the service. I'm just looking over some emails. I want to make sure that I haven't heard back from Rabbit at all. Yeah, I know, Angel. I can't. I'm going to just copy it down for anyone that wants to join us. And if there are anyone out there that are thinking they are just going to come in and do anything to wreck this live, I won't even let you backstage. There's the link, guys. Right in chat. Hello? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Rose, can you hear me?
I could, honey. Loud and clear.
Yay.
Hey, babe.
Yay.
How are you? How are you?
I'm absolutely furious.
Okay. I don't know to the extent of what happened tonight. Jenny woke me up. I haven't been feeling well, and she just said, "You've got to get on." And she told me things, and I thought, I no, I need to get on my life, and I need to have my subs here, and I don't want to talk, but use initials and just a brief rundown of what the hell is happening.
Well, I thought I knew what was going on. I was aware of all this drama for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really, really, really concerned that because he's read out a text message that was sent to him about me. And I'm like, wow, okay.
Wow.
Um, so I don't know what's happened
Yeah.
between now. I believe that there was a conversation that happened between CK and RD, this afternoon or last night. And uh, obviously that set somebody off. And I really believe that this was pre-planned behind the scenes between CK and uh, the Dick.
Oh my God.
I really do. I'm just collateral damage. You're just collateral damage. And so is the other moderator that he's talking about.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm gonna have to
he's
listen to it in full eventually, but right now I just wanted to, get to you and talk because I don't even know who his other creators are that get involved. You know, seek. I don't know if this CK person, has people in big places and things can move quick, or he has no one other than Lewis to really spread the dirt. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, where is it all stemming from? Like, who said let's do this? Him, her, both? I don't know. I wish they would come on. I want to fix it, but I don't think they will. Uh-oh. You dropped off, girl. Where are you? Give it a minute. Anything like this pre-planned is just leads to ugly trouble and hurt. A lot of hurt. Lewis Rabbit, if you hear me, please come on board. The link is there, and we can resolve this. Please.
Rose.
You back, girly?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
back.
you dropped. Okay, honey. So tell me from the start what happened with this. Just as far as tonight.
Um. So RD is back friends with his ex, that he's had a bit of
Mm-hmm.
trouble with, and uh, we've supported him through that. There was never an issue, and this is from what I know. And from what I've experienced, I've never experienced any drama or issues with him ever. We talk,
Right.
I don't know, once every 1 or 2 weeks. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the- I don't cry, eh, so I don't know what that's about. I cried once. I think I told you that he called that afternoon because I was really, really upset. Yada yada.
Yeah.
Because of that
Yeah.
Truth Trigger guy giving me shit, and
Ugh, furious. I was
that's
furious. We all were furious that night.
oh, that was
We all.
nasty. That was, and I don't
We,
know.
yeah, I don't either. I don't either. I don't know who that person was, but it. When yeah. Okay, Lewis, you don't want moderators. We got it, but you've got an extremely unsafe chat right now. Someone is being harassed to the point where it's disgusting. Uh, Sexual innuendos, harassment, filthy talk about. I'm not gonna even go there, but I was hurt for you, and I was screaming for him to give me a wrench, not because someone commented under his post. Who's this curious Rose screaming she wants a wrench? Get a life. I don't want. I have a channel. I don't want anyone's wrench. I want this harassment to stop. We're talking about the royal funeral was the next day. Remember? We were talking about Prince Philip and Meghan and all that. And
Mm,
so, I don't need a wrench, but I need a wrench now because you're not doing anything. And you could hear in Rabbit's voice, like, you got that. And he said it. You got that red button over there. You could end this right now, Lewis. But he didn't end it.
No,
And I
no,
think,
he didn't.
yeah, I think that was the beginning of the end for Rabbit, because just as hurt as you were, I knew by his voice he was hurt too.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
That was well, I just want to work something out. Hold on. When
Okay.
did Prince Philip die? Because
Yeah,
okay,
it's.
so yeah, that's right. Okay, so at the 17th of April, he said that um Rabbit Rabbit Dog had sent him a message going, "Oh, I have to go, man. I have to call Raven because she's upset again." Now, I don't show my feelings. I was genuinely really upset.
Right.
That that day,
Yeah.
I never show my feelings to anybody, not even to my own husband. So I don't know where that has come from, whether it's true, whether he's changed, the name of somebody else into my name. I don't know,
Right.
but I'd like to see all this proof that he has. He
I.
said
Yeah.
he's gonna do another live anyway.
Huh?
He's
Did
gonna
he?
do another live and show the receipts.
Oh, he won't come on here? Because you know what? I get it. I'm just a small little channel. Even though he only has maybe 150 more people than me, when he told Calming the Chaos League last week, oh, you have a small channel? She has 260 people. You know what? That's not a small channel. It's a great
No,
channel that's growing. And we should
I
be
know
able to
that was
support each
horrific.
other. It's horrible. I've been in contact with Tracy. We're gonna, she's calling me tomorrow, taking care of herself. But this goes to prove you, when a therapist is so broken and beaten down, we are in trouble. We, when we can't go to a therapist and tell our private problems and feelings, because they're going through even worse maybe than we are. Where do we go?
Well,
Like,
Rose, I guess what he wants to do is cause trouble between everybody. All of Rabbit's friends. I did kind of come to a resolution with him just while you were at the entrance when you're giving
hmm
your
hmm
um. I kind of came to a back down,
yeah,
and he said basically, well, if you hadn't have arced up. I mean, I was pretty rancid in the beginning,
yeah,
and he said if you hadn't have worked up, I wouldn't have mentioned you. But so that was a warning to me. He showed me his teeth. I don't want to be dragged into any politics that's going on between CK,
no,
Ledick, and RD. That's nothing to do with me. I've never had any. Okay, with Louis the odd time, but
mhm,
I don't know. I've got more class than that. I'm certainly not going to be dragged
no,
into that shit. So that's why I backed down and
yeah,
relented. But
yes, no,
um,
I understand. I see where you're coming from, especially when you have, like you said, absolutely nothing to do with it. Yeah, I mean, CK has her own channel. It's successful. She does her thing, whatever it is. Good for her. There's so many millions of channels. There's enough friggin' room for all of us. Stay in your own lane, people, and just go on with your show.
yeah,
Leave us alone. Leave names out of it when you know those names are going to end up at night hurt, angry, and worst case scenario, hurt themselves.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I know that he's got issues with Rabbit's ex Emily. Um,
Yeah,
and
I couldn't. I don't really know much. I had been a mod for Emily, and then I did my live with Rabbit on John Lennon, and then like our relation, our YouTube type of relationship deteriorated, and that's unfortunate. Fortunate, but I don't know what on with them, and I don't want to know. That's their business. I get it. That is their business, not mine. But it ended up me and Emily, no longer speaking, because I don't know if she felt, that I was more than
um,
just Rabbit's friend. I'll never be more than Rabbit's just Rabbit's all the way in damn where Ireland now. Is he in
yeah,
Ireland? Yeah, I would love to meet him because I think he's so deep, so cool, and has such a big heart. But I'm never going to meet him. But I adore him. He helped me get to where I am today, and he's been one of my biggest supporters. He's a lovely person. And the if one thing there is about Rabbit, he he doesn't want to fight. He doesn't want to fight people. He's not like that. He'll speak his mind. He won't change his mind. If he feels he's right, he sticks to his convictions. But Rabbit is not somebody that's just out to get people because it's fun.
It's nasty.
It's nasty.
It's
And
I'm so sad.
I'm sad. I mean, I'm so sad for you, and I'm sad for your husband. You have a marriage. What if it messed that up? Not that it
Come
is,
on.
not that it will, but it could.
No, it can't because this is a thing. I can download each and every single message that Rabbit and I, there's nothing between Rabbit and I. We're just two people that are mates. And I can prove that. I can actually prove
Yeah,
that.
and
And
sure, and you don't have to. Other people might say there was somebody. Shit, I didn't say that text that said, you know, talk to you later, buddy. But my husband saw the text where I left a little cute face and a smiley and a heart. Then you got a problem. So people don't realize, stop it. You're breaking up homes. These people can break up a home with things that aren't even true.
well, this is the thing, right? What I'm concerned about, if RD has actually said something like that, right,
Mm-hmm.
and that comes out, that looks really bad for me, because I will go
Mm-hmm.
out and I will prove that that wasn't said in the first place between Rabbit and I. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
gonna cause. I'm concerned that you can be fellas are fellas. They beef up shit. They could probably say that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now Chelsea, the other mod, like there's nothing ever been between them, and that's what they told me,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really care either which way. That's their business if it is or not. But
Yes.
I believe what they both say. This
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
and
God, I have to say, Jesus, I don't know. I've only been on YouTube a year. Am I naive? But I have to tell you, I've never been let down by Rabbit, nor have I ever been lied to by him.
no, neither have I.
Yeah. So
Neither have I.
no,
Oh, I'm
it's
fucking
just
furious.
sitting so bad in my stomach right now. Like I have a little bit of indigestion, people, because I'm so upset that this is where we're at. This is where we're at. I don't know what we're waiting. Are we waiting for the newscast where a fellow YouTuber was taken away from their home in a hospital for attempting to hurt, like, whatever? I'm not even going to say it, but is that what we're waiting for?
I
That
don't know.
I Because YouTube, listen to me. You're fucking up. You're fucking up. You're letting this happen. You're watching it happen. Is it creating such an enormous amount of views that you just can't shut it down when this stuff happens? Shut it down until the fact that we can all get along without giving a crap who's moderators with who's friends with who, and what channel I sub to. You might not like, but I don't really care.
Yeah, yeah.
No, 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 no.
I can't believe that went down there.
Mm.
He's really butthurt, isn't he?
Oh my gosh. I never saw it coming, and probably why. He was Rabbit's friend, and I thought he's got to be good. And he was nice to me the few couple times, and came on Lennon's live, and then that was it. I supported his channel. We'd see each other on there all the time, you and I and Jenny and a bunch of others, and then boom, it seemed once Rabbit was gone, I became invisible. We asked if he was going to pop into my Michael Hutchins part one on Saturday, which on the Lennon Live he said he would. Well, he told Jenny, "Oh, I don't have to see what I'm doing." Then, like, it was nothing, and just kept moving along. And that's when I realized I'm just a peon.
Yeah.
I'm just a little channel. Yeah, we're just a little channels floating around the piranha.
Just reading the chat from Jenny.
I
Um, yeah, I know Jenny, but because I will go out there and I will prove. Yeah, that's really dangerous if that's been said, whether it's been said from Rabbit, which I really, really would question that he would say something like that.
uh-uh. I don't
Or if
believe it. I don't.
no, no, I
Mm-mm.
will go out there though. I will do a fucking live. Sorry, I'm really angry. I'm really sorry, Rose. Um, I will do a live and I will prove that
Yeah.
nothing untoward has ever gone on.
Right. No, you that it, Raven. This is your character. This is your reputation on the line, and it's all lies. So when people say, "Oh, I'll bring the receipts," and they don't bring the receipts, you will.
I
And
will bring the receipts. I'll bring the
yeah,
entire history of
yeah,
chit chat
that's what
that
I
we've
mean.
ever
And
done.
and
Yeah,
and and it's over and it's cleared. And I don't ever want any. I don't want to hear about it ever again on your channel or mine, because you know what? Cleared, over and done with, and we have important and much more entertaining and educational things that we're going to talk about. But this has to get cleared because it's given us all belly aches. I haven't had
yeah.
this, I haven't had this kind of a stomach ache since I was in about sixth grade. But
What Rose? He's never ever said anything negative about you at all. He's always full of praise for you. He's got
oh
respect for you.
yeah,
So and because that's been said over there on the other channel just then makes me
hmm
think that none of this. Well, he's done a very good job of stirring up some feelings of doubt, I guess, and I hate myself for doubting. RD.
yeah,
I shouldn't be
yeah.
doubting him.
Don't. I mean, God, and I'm being honest because you're my friend now, Raven. He's never, ever said anything but wonderful things. Even when I said, when I first started, I said, like, your mod, Raven. I said I'd like her to be my mod. He's like, it's beautiful. Like, he said, you'll love her. He said, she'll know what you want in the chat. She'll know what you won't want in the chat, and she's a great girl. I said thank you, and that was it. So no, he,
Mm.
I know his respect for you, but at the same time, I know how he hurt for you when all that happened that night.
Yeah, he wasn't. Well, he told me he wasn't happy, but I wish he was here. You're right. You're right, Jenny.
I wish let me check again, but uh,
He was talking about going live.
was he?
Because I spoke to him in the middle of that live that was just went on. I spoke
Yeah,
with him, and
we.
he said he was going to go live, that he felt he had to, and
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
um,
it's five
I
o'clock
said,
in
well,
the morning in London. Do you think he's up yet?
he may be up because he's a bit of a night owl.
Okay, okay.
He
So
may be up, and I'm sure he's a bit wound up, so he might be able to sleep. But um, I personally don't think it's a good idea for him to go live. I think he should, but it's his channel. I'm never going to get involved with that. But I think the right thing to do, sometimes you pick your battles, and that
mhm,
battle
mhm.
is it even worth it? I don't think it's worth it. He's a scum of the earth, to even do that on that, to speak about, to bring kids are no bueno. Kids are
Oh
no
yeah.
bueno.
Oh God,
You
don't
don't
ever,
bring
never.
so he
No.
shouldn't have never done that, and I'm more angry over that actually. That's
Yeah.
what got me.
Yeah, I agree with you. Leave an innocent child out of this completely, and don't you? If you go there, be prepared. Be prepared for the onslaught of negative that'll hit you in the face. And also, when you're trying to come between friendly relationships and trying to make more out of it than they are, or whether you're jealous of them, you don't like that person that they're
Yeah.
friends with, mm, we can't not that's not the adult way to handle it. We are not we are not his victims. Well, we're never going to be his victims or his female friends' victims. She's got a huge show, a huge following. Mad respect to whatever it is she does, right? But not my cup of tea. That's okay. I'm not hers. I'm sure I'm not hers because I'm the opposite. But that doesn't mean we can't both be on YouTube doing our thing.
Can
And
you still hear me? Okay.
I could hear
Yeah.
you perfect. I could hear you
Okay.
perfect. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I could hear
Um,
you perfect.
I can actually hear my voice wants to cry actually,
Don't
but
no, don't you dare.
uh
Don't you
no,
dare.
I'm not going to. No, no, big girls don't cry, as they say.
Big little girls because we're forever young at heart.
Oh wow.
But
Oh, I feel so bad for our mate. I can tell you that much. I'm feeling really. I'm angry. I guess you're feeling the way I'm feeling.
I am. I am. I know I know you were friends with him longer, but he was that person I went to at, when things backfired me on the true crime front, and people were vicious, and I decided I wanted to do more with music and entertainment, and all the love I had for that. And he said, "You better do that. You better do that." And I did it. I went on his channel first. He came on mine second. He's a true friend. Oops. I hope she's not crying. That's right, Jenny. Yeah. He loves Raven as a friend. Can't talk. He said it that night on the said video we are talking about. Raven's my good friend. That guy did that truth figures off there, and he didn't. Lewis wouldn't listen to Raven. You could hear him get more frustrated. Raven.
I'm here.
Okay. I was just saying to Jenny because Jenny posted. Raven Rose told me how many times RD admires you. We talk about what a great mod you are on his channel as well, and that's the God's honest truth. Never, I don't hear much negativity come out of his mouth. I know when it does. I'm not going to bring up who he talks about. It's none of us here, but
Yeah.
it's the right. I mean, his head's on the right areas. He's a smart guy, man. Creative, smart, beautiful, wonderful person. Anybody trying to hurt him I'm sorry, is an enemy of mine, and I don't have many enemies, but don't go there with Rabbit. Don't.
Oh no, no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No,
I
not
wouldn't do
you.
that.
No, 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 not
Oh,
you. I mean people in general. Don't do that. I don't care what channel you're listening to alive right now. Whether it's who him or him her. Don't ever change the way you feel about Rabbit. They make Rabbit go on their channels because Rabbit brings the goodness. He
yeah.
brings he brings the kindness to the chat. Because
Yeah, he does. He's very
yes, he
peaceful,
does.
isn't he?
There's not enough of Rabbit. Rabbit, if you don't mind, can you reproduce? Because we need more of you. There is so not enough. Reproduce. No, he's just he's the best. He's the best. I'm all the way in the States. I don't know, but I know he's wonderful. And I know he was my biggest supporter from day one and never let me down, and he has always been there for me, and that is the definition of a true friend. Just as you and Jenny and Allie, Roger, like, you guys are the real deal. I don't have to think twice about anything I tell any of you. So if my circle is as small as 3 people, and the funny part is you're all from the UK or Australia, I'm good with that. That's okay, because I know I can count on all of you. That's all
That's
I
it.
want. That's
Yeah.
all I want. And that's all we all want. We're not in high school anymore. We don't need 15 BFFs.
No, I think what's done to me is that grown ass men and grown ass women are going around YouTube abusing people. You know, if Rabbit and I had a big full net right now, this second,
Mm-hmm.
anything that he would have said to me would
Mm-hmm.
always remain with me because why? I've got morals. I'm a good person. I wouldn't
Yeah.
ever do the dirty on somebody. If they're good enough to be my friend, well, I like them for a reason. There were certain, qualities. Just because you no longer talk, that doesn't
Right.
mean to say that you should throw them under the bus and treat them like a piece of meat and
Yeah.
disclose their most deepest painful secrets. That is the epitome of scum.
Uh,
Sorry.
yeah, that you are you hit. I mean, you hit the nail right on the head. I, if you and I right now have the most vicious fight, but 2 weeks prior I told you say a pretty intimate, like secret, whatever. I
Mm.
would I would hope you would never ever mention it again, and I know you wouldn't. But that's a real
No,
friend. That's a real
no.
friend. What do you get out of it? Okay, so you hurt me. You ended up me causing ties, whether it's with family or friends. Are you happy now? Hmm, maybe, maybe not. Not gonna last forever. And in the end, you look like the horrible one.
Yeah. I
So
had this conversation the other day, Rose, as well with somebody else, and um, they said to me, because I do a lot of good things, and they said to me, "What do you get out of it?" I said, "It's actually pretty selfish. I get self-satisfaction. I always feel good when I do things for people, good things for people." And she
yes,
said, "But oh, um, I said, she goes, oh, really? I said, yeah, it's really selfish, doing kind acts for people because you
yes,
only do good things for people or bad things. I said, I chose to take the path of right because that's how it makes me feel. But I said, people who take the wrong path, who do nasty things to other, they still get self gratification. It's the
mm,
same thing.
it is. No, you're right. You are, whether it is positive attention or negative. The negative, they're still getting some kind of attention, whether it's good or bad. It's still attention, and that to people, it's still okay. Then, oh yeah, oh wow, I'm on her mind. Yeah, you're not on my mind for a good reason. You're giving me nightmares, but nonetheless, these people think it's still okay. There are, no more no more morals. They're gone. No one
I
has.
just can't.
I just can't either. I can't, like, the idea that there are no more true morals of just right from wrong and being just a plain old good person. We need, like, gone. All we want is instant gratification and everybody to tell us how wonderful we are, and that's not. I don't want that.
I wonder if Rabbit is around. Would he come up on the panel if he's around? If he's around, he'll be watching us. He might come up.
I hope, you know what? If anything, Rabbit, you better be watching me. You promise. You promise. Let me see. Let me just make sure now here. Hang
No,
on.
no,
Hang on.
no.
No, and maybe he'll be getting up soon. He didn't read it yet either, so maybe he'll be getting up soon. And
I hope he doesn't go live. I think he's
everyone,
actually
please, yeah, everyone, please
Denny.
post in the chat if you want Rabbit to come live, to go on live today when he gets up. Just post it in the chat with a little bit of love. That's
Why
all.
would you want him to go live, Rose?
I don't want. Okay, let me rephrase that. If he wants to go live, video live, like, he doesn't have to go live, record it. Record it and just say, I've done nothing wrong. I'm out of this. Leave me alone and leave Raven alone. And done. And it ends it. He doesn't have to go live, but the fact that these people are just dragging him through the mud, it's killing me. It's killing me. He doesn't have
That's
to
what I
go.
said to.
Yeah,
I said that to
pre-recorded.
Louis.
Ugh.
D-
How
Don't.
did?
I said to Louis in that chat. I left a message for him. I said, "Please leave me out of your fight. I've done nothing,
Yeah,
nothing."
yeah.
Um,
Don't dare say my name again. Don't say any of our names again, as we will not. I'm not saying. I haven't really said any. If I said your first name, that's great. That's all I said. Don't say our names, please. Move on with your channel, whatever your content is. Content is. I don't know. I still don't know, and I don't even care. I have a channel that I want to make good of. Part of it is being good to people and mental health. So I'm here right now because I care about my friend. I care about Raven and I care about Rabin, and that's why I'm here right now, 12:15 in the morning. It's to make sure everyone's okay because I love them. I truly, truly have grown to love you all as the most wonderful thing, the most wonderful friends that have come out of YouTube. And that's pretty big to say because there aren't many.
I'm just telling my friends that I'm on your. When they come over.
Oh, well, I don't know if, and what, Saturday, tomorrow, Saturday, I don't, today is Saturday, I'm not sure. Um, of his, his schedule, if he work, if he works or not, I'm not quite sure. So we'll give it a couple hours to see, and if not, I will come back on live tonight. And if
Mm.
anyone has heard from him in the meantime, between me, you, and Jenny, if anyone hears from him, we can get back and forth to each other. And if you want to go onto your live now, later tonight, let us know. We'll be there for you.
Well, I'm gonna see. I don't.
You could take
How do I say this? I don't wash. I don't
no,
wash my clothes in
no,
public.
no. I know.
But I'm gonna watch this space. As I said, I said it to Rabbit. I don't want to be collateral damage, or I don't want innocent people are going to get hurt in this if you go live,
Mm-hmm.
because it looks like Louis is on a destruct or destroy Rabbit mission, and that it's clear where that came from. Very clear where that came from over there on the other side of YouTube. Sat there in her big fucking sorry in her big throne, um,
um,
with a kazoo and everything else. It's really obvious where that came from,
yeah.
because he said it in his live this afternoon. He said, "Oh, she came into the chat and we're like, oh, for God's sake!" And I said, "You want to put a muzzle on your dog, CK?" But in the end, I sent a message to Rob. I said, "You still got the wrench, block her," and he
Mm-hmm.
blocked her. And there was a screenshot taken by Kat of
Yeah.
who blocked her.
Yeah.
And then she sent it over to Rabbit, and she's like, "Well, I actually don't know what she said, but she wouldn't have been happy with that." Um,
Oh,
but am I gone again?
Jesus. This is wild ride that I did not pay to get on.
Uh, Rose, can you hear me?
I could hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, great.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
no, I thought
I
I was
said
gone
I
again.
said this is a wild ride that I did not pay to get on.
Oh,
God, none of us did. None of us did. None of us saw this coming to be so bad. With the I don't even like to say that name, that popular true crime case that brought on a whole fury of hell and hate. So I thought after that, maybe people would settle down, but it just right now seems to be worse than ever.
oh gosh, it's everywhere. I don't know. Well, I don't know where you kind of hang out in the tubes, but over on the other side, the AD detective side, like that's wow,
Mm.
that's
You know,
chaos.
and it's weird in the States. I mean, honestly, it is not, it's televised. I believe it's televised more in the UK. I didn't even know about this until June of 2020. Okay? So that's
What the case?
Yeah, yes.
Oh wow.
Unless you were a YouTuber, you didn't like it was not one whatever it was. Once it happened, it was over. When I went on YouTube and saw the involvement, I thought, where the hell have I been? Um,
Wow. Okay.
yeah. Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can ask most people today to tell them about that case, and they'll say, what case was that?" Yeah. And I don't know. Let me rephrase it. I don't know if it's because it's a YouTube culture we're in, or is it an American thing because there are so many killings lately, mainly poor Colorado, but it's not heard of like so widespread as it is between um, out of the country, and as well as, like I said, being on YouTube. It's everywhere.
wow.
Yeah,
Oh, because I've
yeah.
been on it. I love true crime.
Oh, I I
Um,
I do too, but um, this has. I mean, that this case has brought on the worst in everybody, in everybody.
okay.
Oh,
Oh, I was working from home at the time, and so we would be a day ahead, and I can't remember what day it was. It was early in the week, and it came onto a live of breaking news
mm,
on, but there was no, I don't even think there was lives at this point. Um, when, but it was on like breaking news, some American news YouTube channel,
yeah,
and I watched it and I went, oh wow, and it was pretty obvious that and I think what's so fascinating about this particular case that I cannot speak about, that's why I'm not going to, but the behind the scenes, I think what's been more fascinating is that it's kind of like the whole thing was played out in a like a virtual slash live. So from the very beginning, you know, the newspapers and media had him giving the interview a couple of days after that she goes missing. But then, you know, we get access and we're privy to her private part of it, as in um uh yeah, her Facebook lives that she was doing. We got to know somebody. We formed an opinion of somebody we've never met, quite
right,
like what we do here.
yeah,
And I think because we've had, and then you know the he goes to jail and it's all live, and then you get access to the 2,000 page a report that they did on the whole thing, and
hmm,
I believe because we've had access to the murder from the second it happened right up until today, I think that's what has infatuated people. That's what I believe anyway. Could be,
yeah, yeah.
maybe, I don't know,
Jesus,
maybe.
yeah. That's to me, that's
But
crazy.
well, with AD, I don't know. Are you familiar with AD then? Rogan.
I don't watch him, but yeah, I mean, of course, he has a major, big show, but no, I'm not. I don't. I'm not. I don't watch him. No.
But
Mm-mm.
that's a whole other. That's like petty squabbles. It's a whole it's a whole new level of treachery and deception. That's all I can think of. People are getting hurt over there and hurt bad. Innocent people are getting hurt.
You know
So I'm
what?
not
I think
surprised.
did they swat him or something? Like, did they send people to his house saying he was like holding a child kidnapped?
No.
I'm trying to. There was something, or that he like a welfare check. There was something weird with AD, and I was like, "Is this what we do? Like, is this the depths people will go to make someone look crazy?"
Well, there's I don't know if there could be 50 or 100 channels who just make videos about him all day, every day. The cops have been called on him a couple of times, but I don't know if he even answers the door, or
Yeah,
there's been
yeah,
some really serious accusations, you know,
right.
thrown around YouTube
Yeah,
about him.
yeah. I
Um,
mean, horrible stuff. Like I thought, oh my god, could this really be happening? But
Well, I don't know anything about it. I
yeah,
gave up watching that a long ass time ago.
yeah. I mean, love. Thank God I never got into. I don't know. I never got into it. I think when I even first started, I just started maybe with like just watching like full on sequels from like Unmasked or I don't know, different shows that at the time I felt were very credible with the way they were presenting it and professional. So I did, you at the beginning you just get a feel for maybe the type of commentary and content that you can relate to. So
Yeah,
I did. AD was just, he's like he belongs on stage. He's charismatic, funny, but I couldn't get it. I just there's certain creators that maybe you just don't jive with as far as what the way they put it out. That's all.
oh God, I can't believe this has gone on today. I'm disappointed that I mean, Louis is apparently from an upper class family,
So
and
is he still on?
I don't know.
Oh my
I
God,
doubt it.
he is. I think. Hang on, because if he is, I think we should. Hmm.
Oh my gosh, he's still live.
He's still live. He's still live. If everybody's okay in the chat, I would like to just watch it, if that's okay, and then let's regroup tonight. I will be in touch with. I'll hopefully Rabbit will call or text, but with I will speak with Raven. I'll speak with Jenny, and we will figure out a way. Whether I don't care if Raven would like to do something on her channel or we will just come back here, but depending on how we all feel, and we can talk. How's that sound?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay. All right. That would be
That,
great because I would like to catch the end of this. And in the meantime, if I do hear from him, I will let you guys know.
yeah, perfect. Okay, and
Okay.
I'll check in with you as well.
Sounds great. Okay. I will talk to everyone soon. Until then, the sun is shining for most parts of the world. If not, have a hot cup of tea, relax, and this too shall pass. Okay? Just know that.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah, thank you, Rose.
Okay, love
Thanks
you
for
guys.
coming on live, and we'll talk to you
Absolutely.
later.
Anytime. Talk soon.
Bye, guys. Bye, Jenny. Bye, Angel.
Bye,
Bye.
girls. Love you all.